Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the fourth episode of Carole and Tuesday. Now, last episode, they met up with Gus, talked about some things, he's trying to help out, but he has some outdated knowledge. We made some beautiful music at a laundromat because, I mean, why wouldn't you really? We went over to Erdogan's place thinking that he might be able to help us out, but he probably could, but he didn't want to, so we just set his house on fire. I think that's a reasonable response to that situation. And Tao got to use his special torture machine on what was her name? Angela. So he got to use that machine on her some more, which I think she liked. It got some results, so that's all good. So that's kind of where we're at now. So let's just get into it and see where we go from here. 3, 2, 1, play. So I've heard. You don't say. Well, then I look forward to watching this story. I want to see those few incredible minutes between these girls that are very memorable. And then they finally link hands. And that's when the opening really gets rolling. Just silly how these random people just start spinning around and stuff. The way that guy's coat is on bugs me a lot. Okay, back into the anime. Gotta love that machine. Video killed the radio star, wow. Okay. Reference. What kind of video are we talking here? I got suggestions. That works too. Get a like. Ooh. Obey. Wow. That's a great name. It sounds very convenient. Not too expensive. Even you two could. Okay, you're a good manager. Okay, I guess we got that solved. The bigger stuff. Anything that looks expensive or important is not mine. I wouldn't exactly call this a girl's place, but I guess it technically is. Creep shots. Can we define that before we get rolling? Sure. So, how well does this thing work? Okay. Oh, well, if you insist, I have some ideas. Well, since you're asking, we're not making Thriller. Stop it. course you do. Not doing Sentai stuff either. What? I'm with that guy. I can't keep up with all this. A lot of animation. Well, that's simple enough. So, what are we gonna actually do? There's no way you put that all together. $120, wow. Yeah, I don't think we have the budget for this. I don't think we do. Yeah, let's just work on that list. I some high tech stuff. I'm not sure I even believe him, but if that's as a payment, so I guess it's worth it. If you can make all that happen, I'd be impressed. Well, they can handle that part. Are we really gonna get 120 dancers? Because that sounds expensive. Oh, so that's who was running. You know something's up. Ah, wow, that hairstyle. Very similar to his, but not what I should be focusing on. But it caught my attention. Well, someone's picky. Mari. Well, got the beverage. Ex-wife, okay. Guess that explains the hair. Yeah, that's a bit more like it. Lazy Sandwich is such a silly name. I kind of like it, but I don't like that I like it. Those girls have potential. Yeah, but then you heard them sing, and that just all went out the window. In this world, this definitely seems like it. The struggle is real when you're competing up against AI. They probably don't want to end up like that either, so we have common ground. Yeah, they're talented, I guess. So, out of curiosity, how much nudity will there be in this music video? I kind of need to know this. Since they only show darkness down here, you feel free to show as much as you want in that music video. Okay. Uh... We're not gonna be able to do this, come on. We're not gonna be able to get all that together. Anyway, meanwhile, let's make some music. I thought that was a child at first, that sound. Just a robot. So why do we invite Bender into our home again? Reluctantly. Whew. Beep boop indeed. Oh, casting shade on the owl. Good looking cans. Okay. Ex-wife. Is that surprising? I mean, he looks like the kind of guy that would have an ex-wife. Candy? Yeah, nobody will even notice you. That might be a tricky one. Yeah, did you make sure to bring the giant robot in your bag? I mean, you may have oversold that. Okay, we can do a lot with CG these days. Can you animate? Well, I'd be surprised. I've watched Shirobako, so obviously I'm an expert on animation. That place. That's still such a nice place. It's wasted on him. You know, you got one in the back that's not being used. I mean, yeah, I don't think this is gonna go well. Of course not. I just want to go for a joyride. That's kind of true. Wish I had a rich friend I could just borrow nice things from. Really? I'm kind of surprised. How close are you two? Okay, guess that's solved. Maybe we are gonna get this to come together after all. Maybe I underestimated these people. But still a lot of dancers were missing. I'd be able to fix that in special effects as well. Just copy paste Roddy a bunch of times. Like put different wigs in each one. Okay, apparently they're close. It was the first kiss in the whole show. I think the chances of her getting back together with Gus are probably low at this point. But never know. Anyway, more importantly, let's get into the costumes. Oh, I like the spikes. Looking good. Oh, wow, looking very good. A vampire. Oh, that was cute. And Roddy working on his dancing. You do know people can see you, right? Don't mind me, just doing my thing. But yeah, everyone's doing their part, working together. And then sleeping, of course. I still want to know what we're doing about the 120 dancers. I'm still hung up on that. How was that going to work? Did we even address that? Ooh, that is a nice one. Looking good there, Roddy. Yeah, they don't care about you. It's the car. Oh God. Oh God. I know it's just a costume, but that still kind of freaked me out a little bit. Anyway, are we gonna start up on our music video? What? I liked it. What did they do wrong? Feel the vibes. But I can't believe we're actually doing the zombie thing. I kind of forgot about that, but yeah, that solves the problem. Okay, so it is more or less what I kind of thought. Just edit Roddy. We'll make it work just in front of a green screen. Oh, that would be so exhausting. Oh, poor Roddy. I could not imagine how much of a nightmare that would have been. Oh. Oh yeah, they gotta run from the zombies, of course. That's cute. Ow! What did you just break? Was that intentional or scream louder? It is something to be worried about, yeah. I don't know what you girls are even trying to go for. I can't believe we're actually making this, to be honest. I mean, it was a funny joke trying to put all those things together, but to actually try to do it. Oh. Well. Good question. And why did you get divorced? I'm also curious about that. Wow, okay, he changed a bit. Looks even more similar to her in that shot. Well, we're bringing this up. Well, I'm still kind of hoping they hook up with each other, so no thank you. And I do have more confidence in that more than ever after a certain scene of this episode. Oh, well, that doesn't seem safe. You wouldn't be able to record any good audio in that kind of wind. Okay, guess we can try. It's a cool shot, though. That is definitely gonna make some good footage, but... Well, he's gone. Don't mess it up. Much more important robot than you. You don't seem to be taking it very seriously. Robot zombies. Just what is this end result gonna look like? I can't help but wonder. It's so ridiculous. Well then. Just... I really can't wait to see this music video. I hope we can see the whole thing start to finish. Because, man, the editing is gonna be a nightmare on this thing. Hopefully, I don't have confidence, but let's see. We'll see. I do quite enjoy this show. Yeah, well, it's because that's a ridiculous idea. Wow, rude. You little... You're not a team player at all. Never trust the little beer-drinking robots. Yeah, but at least he's not rude. That's funny, but still, this messed up. I like them too. So no wonder it was just going along with everything they said, because it doesn't care, it's just... Yes. I'm wondering that as well. Okay. Yeah, definitely not gonna get back together. Yeah, we didn't see a lot of her, but she seems nice, I guess. The girl she's talking about. More ways than one. Hopefully she does. She seems happy enough, so... Yeah, I knew he was gonna say that. But yeah, that door seems closed forever for him. Okay, let's see what this is. Yeah, that's sad. Oh well. No wonder it was so cheap. It's just an AI scam, basically. So what's it gonna look like? Hold me now. Why do they have like these cardboard instruments anyway? Can they not use the real ones? The strings. Oh god. This is so bad. Oh, nurse outfits. Maybe it's better than I thought. Of course the music's good. That poor robot. Or figure, whatever. Okay, that is terrible. It's so bad. I still love the song though, it makes it better. Pretty sure this is ED. I'm 50% sure. There's zombies. What was that supposed to be? Is he trying to shoot an energy blast? Yeah, there's all the Roddies. And there's the convertible. Well then, what do they have to say about this? What exactly was your overall plan here, robot? I don't know, I kind of liked it. And it's so bad it's good kind of way. Well, hopefully we can get our money back. That was a masterpiece. I want to watch it again. I want to watch it again right now. Yeah, it's not our fault. To be continued. And then there's ED. I think that was ED's song. But oh well. Yeah, Hold Me Now, that was the same song. Oh man, I was not disappointed. I was looking forward to seeing that video. Not disappointed. That was so good. I love this show. Maybe I should react to this more often so I can catch up to it. I kind of want to. Especially now that my faith of getting some Yuri between those two has increased a lot since this episode. Which I'll talk about a little bit in the daily discussion segment. I'm still thinking about that video. That was just... It was so bad. It was pretty much exactly what I expected, really. But... still surprised me, even though that's kind of a contradiction. Okay. Okay. Well, that was the 4th episode of Carole and Tuesday. Anyway, yeah, the episode. Well, we had to think about what to do next, and we decided we needed a music video to kind of, to kind of help things. So we talked about that. However, we needed like director, camera, that sort of thing, and we found a cheap robot online that could do it. And I didn't really think about the reason why it was so cheap. But as a general rule, if something's a lot cheaper than you would think it would be, there's a reason for that. Either it's a scam, very often, or it's not as good as they think they're trying to convince you it is, or it's just selling horribly because of some lackluster aspect of it. But kind of like the PlayStation Classic that's been reduced heavily in price since it came out because nobody wants it. But anyway, yeah, so we got this little robot for that. And yeah, once I saw the robot laying on the couch and drinking beer, I started to be a little bit suspicious of this robot because I kept thinking of Bender from Futurama. And he's not a very reliable, trustworthy robot either. So I kind of was a little bit concerned about that. But, he tried to convince them that he could do it well and make a good video, that he could fix all these things in editing and do a good job, but we saw the truth eventually. But basically, a fun little scene was when they were all kind of chiming in, giving their ideas about what they want. We had references to various things, most of them I didn't get, of course, but I got the Thriller reference at least. And I think at least one more that I can't remember, but talking about things like zombies and convertibles and a bunch of dancers and all this stuff, and they're all excitedly talking about it. It was fun. And the robot printed out a list of all the things they need for that, and then Gus went out to go make it happen as best he can. Well, Roddy did some of it too, like Roddy got the car from Artigan, who, I don't remember exactly what they said their relationship was, but apparently he likes Roddy a lot if he could just let him borrow a convertible. So apparently they're pretty close. Speaking of close, we had Gus meet up with his ex-wife, who, yeah, she had a very similar hairstyle as him. It looks better on a guy than a girl, of course. But, this anime, like I said, this is a very Western anime, very progressive, I guess you could say, kind of like San Francisco. It really feels like you're there, with some of the outfits and hairstyles and a lot of things like that. That's really what it feels like, to be honest, which is fine. It's just kind of weird for an anime to be like that. But anyway, the ex-wife showed up there to help out with some of it because she knows people and can help out with this, with the costumes and stuff. I think specifically is what she was working on. And they had their drinks in the bar about that. Yeah, he also asked about the giant robot, which of course we're not going to be able to find. We had to settle for a little robot, and you can make that work, even in real life editing. Even for kind of older sci-fi stuff, they would sometimes have a little spaceship model, just kind of have it in front of the camera. But if there was nothing around it for scale, then you would think it was really just a big old ship in space. So, you could do tricks and make something seem a lot bigger than it actually is. Like giant robot fights, you can do that, but it didn't do that very well at all in the final result. So I don't really get why they needed the cardboard instruments. I may have just missed that, but let's see. Yeah, then Roddy got the convertible from... Yeah, he got the convertible from Artigan. And then Mary showed up with her girlfriend slash fiance, I guess, because she didn't mention she was going to marry her later on. And she just kind of walks in there and suddenly kisses her, which clearly was a bit of a surprise to Carole and Tuesday over there. I think they may have been given some ideas about maybe they could do that with each other. One could hope, right? But yeah, she's quite cute, the blonde girl. Has more of a female hairstyle. But yeah, this is when I started putting on costumes, which was great. We got to see all sorts of great ones here. Let's see, what was the first one? I think it was just a regular dress or something. They were just kind of holding it in front of the mirror and walked off. They got this punk rock outfit, just the spikes and stuff. Looking pretty good. And then we had some police officer outfits, which may have been my favorite part of this. They just put those on and just walk onto the camera all sexy like. It was great to see. And then the next one was kind of weird because he had Tuesday put on a schoolgirl outfit, which is nice. I mean, nothing weird about that. What was weird was Carole having a vampire costume and just chasing her. I don't know, that was cute and I like that. So that was a fun little segment there, and they're putting on costumes, and then Roddy dancing in front of glass where people can see him through the glass. I don't know why he did that. I wouldn't do that personally. That'd be pretty embarrassing. But yeah, everyone just kind of worked really hard to put together props and costumes and really trying to make this ridiculous concept of a music video happen. It's like Carole and Tuesday laying on the bed together, which I appreciate. I always appreciate that sort of thing. Ronnie shows up with his convertible, and he thinks he's so cool looking, but they only cared about the vehicle itself, not so much him. And I don't care what that robot said. They looked really good up against that chain link fence the first time. Not sure what he was complaining about. I do have a soft spot in my heart for, cute girls pressed up against a chain link fence. I do enjoy that, But yeah, we had all this ridiculous stuff come together. The zombies, the car, the robots. Roddy, poor Roddy, dancing in front of that green screen so many times, and all for what? Just a failure of a music video that they had to scrap? I feel so bad for Roddy. That would be so horrible. But that's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, then they asked about the whole marriage with Gus thing, and he looked a lot different back in the day. He looked a lot more similar to her before he, like, really, you know, got bulky. Oh yeah, that's when they went to the really windy location, which actually was a good location as far as a good shot goes. I mean, I guess you wouldn't really record audio there because the audio is like put in the music videos like in post, like you just pretend to sing, you pretend to play music. You don't actually do that in those music videos. You do that like in a special studio, and then they just put that over it in post. So it doesn't really matter, I guess, that the mic would be terrible here as long as they can look good. They definitely looked good. The wind actually added a lot to it, I think. You know, if you could actually manage to play it, which I don't think they could even fake it, really. It was that strong. But, yeah, Roddy did not appreciate at all him breaking the special figures. That was not cool at all. It was just a really traumatizing day for Roddy. Yeah, because he had to do that stupid dance in front of the green screen 1,000 times. He had to get a vehicle, really try to get that convertible from his friend, which got totaled, so now he has to apologize for that. And he got his special figure broken. Like, Roddy's the real loser out of that entire situation, if you think about it. Like, he really got screwed over. And I really did not like the robot bullying the owl. The owl did nothing wrong. And we have one more bar scene was where Mari announced that she was marrying that blonde girl, which is nice. And Gus seems to have his give his, what's the word I'm looking for, blessing for that. Of course it would be nice if they could get back together, but if she's happy with her, I think he's fine with that. And she definitely seems to be happy with her, I would say. But yeah, that's around when we found out about the robot being just a complete scam. So yeah, that was unfortunate. Gotta be more careful next time. Gotta be more careful. And then we got to watch the video. Just told me now. I still don't understand the carbon instruments. I still don't get that at all. Like, the logic. I'm tempted just to watch it again right now, but since you can't see it right now, it just, be boring for you. But it was just so amazing, the dance moves, and I don't know, that was great. I love that so much. You even got to see Carole Tuesday in the zombie costumes, and Roddy just, I don't know, I like the whole thing. It was so good. It was bad. It was bad, of course, but it was also good. It was so bad it's good. It's that kind of thing, like at its finest. I am definitely rewatching that after I'm done. After I hit that stop record button, I'm going back and rewatching that properly. That was so good. Especially because it was playing music that was good, that we've already heard a few times, that I love. So that made it better, of course. But, I would like a more proper music video as well. But it's a lot of work for one gag, but I think the payoff was worth it, because I really not think they would commit to it that much. Like, at first I thought it was like, hey, what do you want to do? Oh yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that, I'm going to do this. Oh well, let's do all those things together, which is kind of a silly idea. You don't actually do it, but decided to do it. Spent like so much of an episode working towards this one joke of that ridiculous, terrible video, and it was worth it. The video was amazing. I'm very glad about that. They also brought up the idea of Carole Tuesday not having a boyfriend or girlfriend, so yeah, seriously, back when I first started watching this show, I saw two girls on the cover, I saw I had the romance tag, I thought to myself, hey, this could be a Yuri anime, and I watched it. But I wasn't, like, super confident in that at all, like, not even remotely. But after this episode, of seeing Mari in a clearly lesbian relationship, talking about, and then bringing up Carole Tuesday, like, that character bringing up romance in regards to Carole Tuesday, of all characters, I think it's more of like 80% now, that my confidence in them getting together, so that would be great to see. I don't see why they wouldn't, I think it's setting up pretty nicely for that so far. So I have faith. I have faith. No wonder nobody told me not to expect that earlier on when I first brought that up, because it seems like they actually might be building up towards that. So, that's great to see. I'm a big fan of that. So yeah, this episode in general has made the show a lot better to watch for me, just because of all that, just because it has opened up those possibilities, opened up those doors. It's great to see. And of course, yeah, the episode as a standalone is great too, just because, like I said, that music video, I needed that in my life, and that was great. I'm so glad that was delivered upon us. I mean, I think we should use that one. I think that would do fine. I mean, sure, objectively it wasn't very good, but I think people can see the love that was put into it. You know, the people that were in it, that they could tell they cared about the project. But anyway, yeah, it was good stuff. I really enjoyed this episode. Look forward to watching more. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.